see. Are we alive? Just double check.
I mean, technically.
Oh,
This week, I should be
who
like
am I?
conscious
What
if
am
nothing
I?
else.
Arguably.
Alright, we're live. Welcome back, everyone, to 40k RPG Black Crusade Rising Sun Season 3, Chapter 6. Homecoming to the Reckoning. There's your retarded title for you all. Sorry. It's a running meme at this point. I just made the titles ridiculous because they start out in a long. Oh no, YouTube!
I can't believe you'd be so retarded as to do that.
Edgelord.
Oh man, I'm so cutting myself.
That is quite the title. I'm looking at it now.
Yeah, I think it's one of the longest
Did
titles
have a
I've
picture of
done.
Rampant Wolf as the thumbnail.
Yeah, story about that. I was hanging out with Han. I thought I need a family crest for the Everett's family. I'll just either make something Crusader Kings, which I couldn't be arsed to do, so I just went on Google and found random lion as a crest. I'm like, that'll do.
Fair enough.
Whatever.
I wondered if it was maybe from your last stream with Cross.
No. No. So,
Coffee with an archaeologist.
last time I think you just went in here with all the smoke, killed everyone, and walked out, right? That was last time.
Basically.
Pretty much. We went in and
More or
I
less.
think we turned it off. I don't believe we broke it.
I vented.
Event.
We did. We got we disabled the we disabled the current main power supply of the hive to the point where we can easily turn it back on again when we need it, and then left a bunch of Cornates and word bearers in control of it.
This
I
will
think.
definitely not
Iron
go
Warriors.
badly at all.
It was Cornates and Iron Warriors.
Yeah.
Yep. Also, this guy joined us.
Yes. Sergeant something.
He is. I can bring him up, can't I?
A certain very muscular man.
Lead him. Try and remember how to bring him up on the thing.
It's Shift Z.
Shift Z. Ah, yes. There we go. Very good. Is
Indeed.
Colonel
Pretty sure
Randall
it's just Saddam
Savage.
Hussein, but
He kinda has that vibe, yeah.
but like younger, like First Gulf War.
Yeah.
Not you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The kind of man to say that he loves the smell of burning loyalists in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
He does have actually that vibe, yeah. Scott.
So, what I'm going to do, since you've linked up with him now, is he's going to give you an update of what happened in the space.
Well, we were fighting.
Yeah.
Base.
We were experiencing a flashback scene.
Yeah, here you go. So, here's what's happened. To boil it down instead of showing you all the maneuvers and all that shit, the word bearers, like, fleet basically made a beeline straight for the planet because they were. The theory is the Iron Warriors think that they were greedy and wanted to go straight to the planet and not get too banged up in the void battle. So the Iron Warriors were forced to deal with the brunt of the Imperial picket fleet as well, system defense fleet, and they lost one of their ships in the process, one of the Iconoclast destroyers, burning up.
That's not good.
But one of the Imperial ships is also down, so they've done a bit of a trade, and both crew light cruisers. Are they? Let me see. Yeah, the Iron Warriors have a light, and the Word Bearers have a full cruiser. Both of their main capital ships got banged up, but they're now both orbiting the planet and landing all their invasion troops and supplies and so forth. And the frigates are trying to stand off with what's left of the Imperial system defense fleet. But hopefully they can keep tied up for a while the invasion starts offloading its stuff onto the planet. So, yeah. A bit of a botched job, because ideally these two should have just cooperated and double teamed the Imperials, but Word Bearers decide to be noobs and run off on their own.
Yeah,
I mean, we're chaos.
Cunning and
It was
sneaky,
inevitable.
sneaky and cunning.
Yes.
I mean, ultimately our plan was very much hang back and let them do the work in space, and maybe join to pick up stragglers.
Yeah.
I mean, we're still lucky enough to not have to do space battles currently, so...
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's work on the momentum and go kill the leadership.
Yes. So yeah, last time Savage told you if you get to the Everett's main estate, that'd be cool because you'd be able to take out most of the organized leadership in the city. And he informs you that. So here's the thing, dudes. One of my lieutenants, a good guy, but he got fucking shot by a lucky sharpshooter from these damn PDF dogs. I can lend you a platoon if you guys want to take them with you to the estate. Command a squad each. Sound good?
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Fair enough.
I'll be nearby, you know, making my own invasion and stuff, but call us if you need anything. I might be able to bring us up artillery if you need it. Oh yeah, that should be good.
Very cool.
Alright, catch you later, dudes.
Really kind of you.
Sure thing. If you hear my voice in your brain, don't worry about it.
Ah, Psyker? Ah, I figured. No worries, son.
It's totally normal.
He seems very chill, surprisingly.
He just seemed like a chill dude.
Yes. But very angry and eager for a fight at the same time. Likes kicking ass. Right.
Something tells me that he would buy drugs, but that he would not join my cult. Sad.
Yes, that's probably an astute observation. Lodchen says she's happy to try and join you, but her forces are taking casualties, so she'd prefer to like try and rally them up and like make further gains into the city. So she can lend you a couple of warriors if you need them. So.
No, I think we're good.
Yeah.
We kind of want
If you
to.
say so.
I mean,
If we're trying to keep a low profile, having at least humans is probably, you know.
yeah. I'd say like. Again, as you can't, not really Johanna that much, but that made this plan. But at the very least, there's kind of the idea of that if we can get up to the building and get through it with a small squad quickly enough, we don't really need reinforcement.
Yeah.
So they can just go wild in the city if they want.
Sure thing.
We're just, reminding them that we're here to capture the planet, so. We can't really stop them from killing a few people, but try not to destroy a part of the city. Is all.
You can kill people, but we put the line at genocide.
The objective, I believe,
Just
is to
don't kill
maintain
too many
population.
people, got it?
All right, let's go. We're driving in what was it? A Subaru, Honda?
Yeah, some Ford car, I think. Oh god, I'm imagining the Queen guy song now about Ford. We build for the country's needs.
It is known as a Ford fiction.
Yes. Yeah, I'll move you all there.
Is it because it's fiction?
Yes.
Are you fiction?
As you maneuver through the city, you run into random skirmishes between the PDF and any other Imperial forces. It's a combination of most of your troops are kind of near the spaceport or the power stations or the places you already designated 1, 2, and 3. So you mostly just run into Iron Warriors troops or just hordes of cultists from the Word Bearers just rampaging around doing their thing. But you do occasionally bump into, as you go down the roads, like traffic jams, some random skirmishes on the street that kind of block your progress. Would you all like to make me some kind of weapon test to see how well you just plow through? Because you do have to get out occasionally and just start picking some heads in,
So you'd be saying we need suppression?
Sure. You can just lean out and fire your heavy weapons at the car.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Well,
I will.
when you've got a multi-laser.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have a riot control device. It's called Mastron.
Yeah.
Do you want a shooting check, or do you want a weapon check? Specific weapon.
Whatever you feel's appropriate, depending on what you want to do.
I'll go with just a plain shooting check,
Sure.
because, you know, we have a variety of small arms with us that we can set to, like, strobe mode, essentially.
Mm-hmm. Man.
They apparently do know that we don't have our weapons on a high power rating, and therefore probably won't be quite so evasive.
Man, I'm trying
You
to
may make
remember.
some kind of psychic test if you prefer, Grant.
Unexpected when we pull out the bolt guns.
I'm trying to just remember.
Let me give it a try.
You could use your whip, actually, because I don't use that a
Yeah,
lot.
that's what I'm thinking
Drive-by
about.
whipping.
Yeah. That
If
sounds
only
fun.
Rentals
I
were
mean-
here.
Apparently it's better than the drive-by splatting. Or precious splatting.
I'll make a test collectively for the troops you have with you as well. They don't do so good.
Damn. These poor guys aren't doing too well.
No, I'm gonna say you all take a single wound, and your progress is slowed a bit from how to stop and finish off
I'll
the
try.
fight.
I'll try mine. I'll try
Okay,
mine.
we'll see if Grand does that.
I was just looking over things. Okay.
No.
To try
Would
and
it be
figure out.
considered? Just wait,
what
do the
fucking-
maps. Would it be considered poor taste to train an AI on ritualist style alone, so that we can use it as a way of drawing our games and see if it's even remotely as good?
Yeah, I
I mean,
think
we
that
could
would be
try.
cool. We could try
Man,
it.
I mean, we could try. Man draws. Like, I don't think he's gonna mind. He's gonna mind that much. You know, as long as we don't fucking sell it.
Yeah. Or pass it off as OG ritualist art, you know, or some
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
It's like, it's strange. All of our villains appear to be muscle girls. How wide was the net of his work did you use?
I mean, I wouldn't mind that, but it'd get a bit samey
Alright.
after a while.
Okay. Sure. I think I get a +10 because of this. Yes, I do.
Yeah. Okay. You don't take the one wound. Your progress is slowed because as go on.
Johanna kind of sees that the vehicle is surrounded sometimes and just says, "Olivia, feeding time," and she's going to get out and just let the whip move on his own. Basically,
That's exactly the way I see it. Just like if any enemies get past from being shot at and get close to you, just whip them to death or
Yeah.
injure them, and they're like, yeah, oh no. They all
There is
fuck off.
a horrific laughter emanating from the whip as it's used, since it's a fucking demon weapon.
Oh shit.
Tudum, dum, tudum,
Hello.
tudum,
Hello.
dum, tudum.
It's judgment.
Greetings.
We are killing people from a car.
That's very good.
Also, remember, Ham, before we start, never illegally download. Bear this in mind. It's in the chat.
Yes. You wouldn't download a car.
No.
I'll repeat the joke from earlier. You wouldn't illegally download the Epstein files.
Oh man.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Did you guys download this car by any chance illegally?
No comment. No comment.
I actually think you might. I can't remember if you requisitioned. I think you just like requisitioned it actually.
No,
in the
what we
Xbox.
did is that Johanna walked up to a random person and said, "Hey, give me your car," and he said, "Okay."
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, I've just realized it's a courtesy car from the airport for your stay. Oh, there you go.
So you're saying it's a rental?
Yes.
So
The clutch is going to be absolutely ruined then.
Yeah. Oh man. I hope I never have to drive a
driving an
rental.
automatic?
Full semi-automatic drive system. Yes.
and if I can,
All right. Okay, you make your way further through the city, but it takes like a few extra hours, maybe half the day. Let's do those tests again. See if you can get further in.
I would imagine that the whole, like, planet invasion is maybe causing a little bit of chaos.
Indeed,
did I
yes.
pick up?
Might cause a bit of congestion.
Oh yes. City.
A planetary takeover
Okay.
is now used for traffic jams.
I'll give her a partial success in that. Some modifiers.
Could I roll operate surface then to drive?
Either that or some kind of weapon or command test to try and thin out the obstructions in your way. You bastard.
Oh no!
No!
I rolled 88, the number of corn.
Okay, you aggressively drive over some people, but the car gets banged up and occasionally clogged and stalled.
Yeah, I'm just like rear-ending like anxious old ladies and just like honking at them aggressively. Just, move! He's having friends on withdrawals.
Okay.
Get out of my way! I'm a motorist.
I will continue to just beat the shit out of people.
Sounds good. Yeah. You don't take any
I
damage or
believe-
anything, but you do get delayed slightly again.
I believe they
Yeah.
call this road rage.
Road rage.
Black road rage.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm driving on the pavement very slowly and brake checking pedestrians.
Hold on, just because I rarely do this. Hey, that's 12. That's a 2.
Oh man. Alright. Oh yeah, it's plus 10 damage. Damn. Alright.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I bet it's a good backup weapon, honestly. Right. Eventually, after another hour or so, you arrive at the Everett's estate. Shall bring you to that, if I can find the place. Oh wait. Got this lovely map left.
Oh,
Gosh.
that overlay is so useful. Stu.
Oh, the rain, I know it's
so
nice.
versatile.
It's so
Yeah.
good. I'll probably use it too much during the Cyberpunk game. To be honest, rain, every
To be honest,
scene,
it
Scotland.
works so
rain.
well.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It's gonna feel like Blade Runner.
Yeah, but like it's Scotland, so there's just kids selling you smack and shit, trying to beat you. so there'll be a comedic edge to it. But anyway, right. So yeah, this is like vaguely how the city looks as you look up. Kind of is the vibe I'm going for. Okay, let me find the map. Ah, yes.
I need to play the new Dark Tide mod. By mod, update.
Oh, the
So,
cop. Me and Han played it. It's really fun going all Arbites in a party, like
Oh,
4
yeah.
shotguns and 4 dogs, like just
It-
laying down the law.
The game becomes a lot less challenging, but it's quite funny and very enjoyable.
Hmm
I'm fine with this. I
Like,
need to
the-
get the DLC.
The specials don't do anything, can barely touch you because you just have 4 dogs that'll pounce on them
Yeah,
as soon as they show
As
up.
soon as like a plague hound like tries to tackle you, 4 dogs just jump at it. It's great.
Whoa, you got 4
It's
dogs?
just like the
Holy
opposite of the
shit.
ATS.
If you have a full team of dogs, or like Albites.
Okay.
I am the
I'll play
K9
these,
squad.
like, I'll bite these.
Oh, me.
Yes.
Okay, tactical decision you fellas have to make now as you approach the Everett's estate. You have different avenues of approach. Would you like to go from the north, from the west, or the south? Those are your options.
There was a thing. There was one thing I thought of, which is just that we each had like a troop, right?
You have potentially up to a bunch of squads that you can command, because I forgot to Han missed this. Savage has loaned you a platoon because one of these platoon leaders has been unfortunately killed by a sharpshooter from the PDF. So
Oh,
they're without a commander, so he's like, why the hell not? You guys are experienced, you can have a platoon and tell them what to do. You can
So-
each command a squad, basically, if you want them.
I feel like one
Oh, yeah.
option we have is we could just like set up a distraction at the front, whatever the front is, and then go in from whatever isn't the front
Hmm.
with the
Hmm.
platoon.
Well,
we could
How
maybe
is that,
roll navigate surface to try and kind of figure out what each side of the compound has.
Yeah.
Like whether it's like the front entrance, the side, etc.
so we're doing a bit of a stakeout then.
Sure.
Can I get a bonus on this navigate check because I lived here?
Yes, you got plus
I
20.
hope so.
I think so.
I don't remember where I live.
I never watched the road.
I think you
I-
rolled dodge. Oh,
Oh,
That was from earlier.
yeah. Okay,
I was
I don't-
testing my bonuses to dodge.
gotcha. My
Oh.
24 intelligence has failed me.
No,
How big of a bonus do I get?
I'll give you 30. Okay.
Nice.
I mean, if I
Go for
can navigate Acadia, you should be able to navigate this, hopefully.
No.
So I
Nope.
have navigate and operate service if you need assistance.
Oh shit.
Where's
I know-
the
I'm-
barracks?
I know what I'll do. Because this is just fitting.
That's a
Man.
neutral check, so
Let's see.
Oh yeah, the thing where you gaze into the future for a bonus.
Yes.
Nice.
There you go.
Awesome.
That's 5 times your psi range.
Yes, that's plus 25.
Okay, so it's plus 55 altogether, your test.
Are you gonna get a deja vu when you get to
Yes.
Sexpa?
My amazing
Oh, no.
I managed to beat my amazing 58 on this.
So, Gren, you surmise from your memory and from combination of memory and glimpsing into the future a little
Yes.
bit, you surmise that the south end has less cover, but isn't quite as well guarded. Because there's you remember, at least you remember from last time, not many patrols would be around the south side, as it was a bit more open and exposed. But the northern area of the state is a bit more built up with more buildings, with lines of sight blocking and stuff like that. But on the west side is where the main entrance is, with all the guard towers and military defenses and so forth. So, if you want to avoid that, it's probably a choice between north or south.
So, the north was a bit less open, and the south was tended to be not very well defended when I lived here.
hope it's not changed in the last 5 years?
Something like that.
Yeah. It's hard to know given
mean-
warp time dilation, so yeah.
Best to go off.
I'd imagine it stayed the same. Even during a
Here's
crisis,
hoping.
even during a crisis, patrols are usually the same, right?
Hmm.
Well,
Well,
that
there is only one way
depends.
to find out.
Oh shit.
Yes, that really depends on the leadership. What they think.
I'm gonna turn to Johanna's gonna turn to everyone else to figure out: do we go all in, or do we create a distraction?
I think that we should do a closer surveillance of the area. Who is our most normal volunteer?
Me? No, maybe not me.
Oh,
I do not think that you
I
would be
could-
the most suited to the task of blending in, unless you can dress up as a building.
Isn't he
I
most
mean,
normal?
it's a matter of security, isn't it? I guess.
Actually, Mr. Han, are you like... Do you have any gifts? You look very normal.
Burning hatred,
That works.
Is it a visible burn?
and I like blood.
Well,
Me
you don't
too.
look like a mutant. That's all that matters.
Rude, but yes.
oh man.
Well, I'm saying that with one eye.
The big guy.
You don't blink a lot. Do you get a lot of dust in there?
Yeah, well, every now and then I need to give it a little rub just to get it out.
Go
Give your
rub
eye
my
a
eye.
good old rub.
Hmm.
You need
Well,
to pour the eye
yeah.
drops into it occasionally.
Johanna is going to hand Civ some eye drops.
Oh,
Thank you.
There's drugs in
Just a
them.
Coke bottle.
cool.
How
It's not a
much?
drink.
Probably shouldn't matter for you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean by that?
I can attempt infiltration, and if it goes wrong, I can handle myself.
Hmm.
Understandable.
All right.
I think that in my robes, I am too obvious. Not in my robes, I'm a powered armored human with a tail. And giant horns. Don't forget the giant horns.
And me putting on makeup and hiding my wings and tail and everything would take too long.
Well, I could go in
Also,
there
they
in the
probably
Terminator.
recognize me.
I could go in there in the Terminator armor, but I don't think they have that heavy security.
So,
Yeah.
Arn,
could
pick a
use your
number between 1 and 4.
Good
3.
point.
3. Okay.
1 and 4.
You may infiltrate there. That is your.
Where exactly? Oh,
Yeah.
there.
Oh,
Yes.
here we go.
Alright.
Yes.
Can we equip Han with like the little like head camera so we can see what he's looking at and play it like SWAT?
Sure. If you,
Oh,
I'm sure
yeah.
you have one of those.
Because we've got all of our scanning and auspex equipment that you obviously can't be carrying around because that'll be a bit obvious.
True.
But if we can, you know, relay it to you, we can just be like, you know, like that scene in Alien. It'd be fine.
I'll ask Johanna for the one, like, sort of inquisitorial pendant thing, just
Oh,
in
yeah.
case.
She's going to hand you the she's gonna hand you the that, and she's also going to hand you sim skin.
Oh, very good.
Sure, you have the
I'm
stealth.
gonna go Splinter Cell.
Yes,
Hell yeah.
stealth body gloves.
Simskin's like the psychic gimp suit.
Yes.
And
Okay.
the sim skin is the stealth suit.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with psychics.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Just makes you quiet.
I thought it meant that you could I thought like interrupted the vision psychically rather than mechanically.
No,
Maybe I'm mixing it up with something else.
no, it's literally just it's like it's camouflaging and stuff.
Yeah, fair enough. Either way, it sounds like a good time.
It's the
Indeed.
Metal Gear gimp suit, basically.
Yes.
Can you wear your
Spandex.
armor over the top? Or can you wear the Simpson over the top of the armor?
It's something. It's kind of skin tight, so you could wear it underneath. I think, right?
Feels
I
like I'm
Yeah.
wearing nothing at all.
I don't think
No
there's any
deal.
rules to suggest otherwise. So I would just say yeah, you can wear armor over it. So if
Alright.
if it makes sense, like
It's technically a suit of armor of its own, but it is also skin tight. So, and there's technically no rules about being able to wear multiple sets of armor. Clearly,
Yeah.
you just take the higher armor bonus anyway.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. There's only very few things that say that they add to your armor.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
That's true.
Sounds good.
Yeah. In that case, I will roll stealth. Any bonuses?
I think the synth skin gives you plus 20
It gives
or
you
30.
plus 10.
Plus 10.
I'll give you plus 20
You're
because it's
also-
raining. So
Yeah, and you're
Oh,
also invisible to the use of infrared goggles and dark sight.
That's very useful.
that's
Actually.
actually pretty good.
Basically
Bum,
makes
bum,
you
bum, bum.
basically makes you invisible to infrared cameras.
Sure.
And
I'm
stuff
gonna-
like that.
In the background, I'll just play "Invisible" by Duran Duran for myself. the Metal Gear theme.
God. I personally find that song a little overrated, to be honest. with you. It
I
just
quite
became a
like
meme recently for some
It
reason.
has.
Yeah.
It
It's not even in the fucking game, it's a new
Yeah,
song,
no.
that's the thing.
I
They've
know.
gaslit people into believing.
Yeah, like,
Yes, and it's working.
yeah, so what the fuck?
They even just say it's not even in the game, but people just.
Oh my
I'm
god.
very
Yes, it
tempted
is.
to actually just kind of leave my armor with the rest of the party just for style points.
I mean, that would be cool.
Just- Yes, I think I'll do that. Yeah.
The for context, then the Sin Skin gives you 2 armor points to all locations.
Oh
Okay.
wow. Not bad.
I do find it funny that the female Vindicare Assassin's artwork includes high heels.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Tactical high heels.
They're trained. The high heels are to constantly train their balance just.
Yeah, totally.
Yes.
Oh man.
Not like Bayonetta though.
Okay.
There's actually some cooler art that's in the Dark Heresy Ascension book, I think, of a female assassin with like the Splinter Cell goggles. Well, I'll try and find it
Nice.
later. So. Right.
What I'll
I
do
mean, that's-
is.
Are you climbing the building through the fire escape?
Oh shit.
Boom, boom,
I
boom,
could
boom.
climb it. Yeah, I think I will.
Right. I
How
guess.
tall is it roughly?
It's like. You know, New York, those buildings, it's like that tall. So.
Very tall.
It's like apartment building New York.
Ah,
tall
okay.
Kind of. It's not massively tall. It's tall enough. It's
So like
dangerous.
7-8 stories.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
In that case, for the sake of expedience, I probably won't climb it.
Sure.
Probably tall enough that it only has stairs.
Yeah, like you could use the fire escape stairs potentially.
True. Then again, I'm just scouting, and I'm not supposed to get spotted, so yeah, no, I will just climb it then.
Sure. Okay. Clamber up. You, I guess, go to the edge, and you can see.
Yeah.
Oh.
We'll do the tactical tiger crawl.
Yes. Look further down each street. See more.
Who are these guys? Military?
I spotted some hostiles.
You
Just-
tag them with your
Enemy
binoc-
squad.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Enemy spotted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just like quietly sort of tiger crawl in this direction.
I guess make an awareness check at plus 30. Just to zoom in
Alright.
and see. Yeah.
4 degrees of success.
You analyze these enemy men, as Arma would say in the crowd. They are mostly armed with solid projectile weapons you've seen before. This fella has a missile launcher of some description. Looks pretty beefy.
Which one? This one?
This guy, yes.
Alright.
And then there's an NCO there. And the rest are just armed mostly with auto weapons and stuff. They're kind of wandering around, just scanning the environment, but some of them look a bit tense. They can obviously tell there's some invasion going on, so they're...
It's
Yeah.
like there's a planetary invasion happening.
Could I roll common law war to figure out if they're just kind of like on patrol or if they're like specifically guarding this area?
Sure, yeah.
Any bonuses?
Plus 20, yeah.
Okay.
Man. These guys look like such slubs and noobs to you that you're honestly not sure what the hell their protocol would look like.
Very sad.
Very sad. Yeah, you're not too sure, unfortunately.
Alright. I'm very tempted to like do like an edgy jump since I'm really high up and it's raining.
Ears
Like
gap.
just jump to the next building.
You might be able to
Haven't
land on the
managed
fire
that.
escape there.
I think I'll try that.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
guess it's athletics.
Yes.
Alright.
I'll give you a plus 10.
Alright. Athletics.
Athletic. Oh shit. Yes.
Bada bing. I'll do the tactical roll as I land on the roof.
Yes. Parkour over.
Opposite me. Yes.
Land in the next building.
Yeah, dang.
And I'll sort of like just relay my movement of like, yeah, I'm making my way to the next building and stuff. And I'll once again do the needlessly tactical like tiger crawl. Like 8 stories up.
Oh shit.
Nice.
I'll just kind of like peek over.
Uh,
Actually,
You manage
Go
to
to the
glean
corner.
more from the environment. You look on and see something interesting.
ah,
See a
A-
tall guard tower,
yes.
which
With a
has,
tarantula.
which has a tarantula heavy bolter TM and copyright GW 1990 whatever.
Yeah. All
You
right,
could
I shall
actually never
relay
do
this.
like them.
Oh, one thing that might be relevant is, can I try and figure out what the firing arc of that tarantula turret is? Whether it's like 360 degrees or if it's mainly just like this.
It's mostly it's kind of hard to describe. It's almost like kind of wall mounted, like, but it's yeah, it seems to only have a firing arc of roughly that. There's some white
I think I
spots
get what you mean, where it's kind of like hanging off the side of it. In a
Yes.
way.
Yeah, it's like
Alright,
built
that's
into
good to
some
know.
opening. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like it doesn't look exactly like it does in the photo. It's just a
Yeah.
heavy bolter setup.
How high up are the walls?
They are pretty tall. Possibly like 10 feet-ish, like that kind of like height.
Okay.
Taller than a guy would be able to easily climb, so.
Alright, and they have barbed wire at the top.
Yes, they do indeed.
Alright.
In fact, if I want to be extravagant, they could be spiked, because, you know, this is fancy, like, fucking Victorian Gothic buildings. So you could say,
wait,
you
are the
Yeah,
walls
barbed wire's
spiked
a bit
or the... Are they spiked on the sides? Could I use it to climb them, basically?
know? I'm gonna say just at the top. I think that would make more sense.
Alright.
Because, yeah, otherwise someone could just climb them.
Yeah.
It'd be, like, fucking stupid.
Boom, 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 boom.
Although that would be funny for the hubris of their aesthetics. Let them down.
This is form over function. This is very
Oh,
sad. Alright, I'm very tempted to just try and make my way into the compound, to be honest.
Just stealth.
Because
Just cut Kagren out of his personal quest and go into the mansion itself. And be like, guys, I'll be right back. And they're
no, I could just like wait. I'm in deep strike basically.
Yeah.
Or infiltrator.
I'm deep undercover, guys.
Deep undercover. Yeah. I think I'll try and jump back to the other building. Hopefully, I don't plummet to my death.
Sure.
I'm sure you would survive, even if you plummeted.
Yeah, to be honest.
Only a flesh wound. Okay.
I mean, just
Well, I'm rolling. I'm using a fate point on that.
I mean, unless you fate it, yeah, you're flat on your ass.
The sort of squeak noise as you slide down the wall.
You each get back fate point, by the way. I'll say that.
Oh, lovely.
hell yeah. Oh, Max.
There we go.
Okay, yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
That actually would have been really bad. If you
Oh, yeah.
That's like land near to your head and shoulders, like face
Just
down.
possibly die because falling damage rules are pretty rough in this game.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as I can tell, you can't actually get critted by the ground
No.
because it's a D10.
Mhm.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna do the thing where I go down the fire escape.
Yes.
I move down,
There you
and do I have any smokes on me? I don't think I do.
Oh, I should mention, the platoon of guys you brought with you do have their own transportation, so...
I would assume they weren't all just piled in the back.
No, if you're forward focused, no. Funny as that would
Got the
be.
boot open and they're hanging out in a fucking human pyramid.
So, if you want to be, if you want to go all Cold War Soviet style, you could bring your APCs into combat if you want.
Oh shit!
Give fire
Cold
support.
War assault doctrine.
Yes.
Would our APC be proof against bolt gun, heavy bolter rounds?
Probably not heavy ball rounds, no.
Then I think we should leave it somewhere out of the way, based on the grounds of losing an APC at this point is bad news.
Like, to be fair, they only really probably have a storm bolter in most cases. They're not that well equipped weapons.
Yeah, but I mean, we can't. If we can't use it successfully as a wall, then we might as well not bother wasting it.
Yeah, it'll protect you from small arms at best, usually.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Park in an
How-
alleyway or something.
How's the lighting, by the way? Like,
It's-
what time is it?
It's kind of getting into evening now, actually, because you've been a long day of conquering and butchering your way through the city. So
All right.
Which might work to your advantage in a way.
Oh yeah.
Though the street's
Hmm.
fairly well lit, as you can kind of see.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Oh,
Shook.
I'll make it a bit bigger.
Johanna might just be able to make them all kill each other.
I mean, yes.
I mean,
that's the normal plan, right?
Yeah. By which I mean I have an incredibly funny power.
I'm down for
Which
it.
has a very long text.
The Dark Urge. Whoa.
That
Mouthpiece
name.
for the infinite voice of Slanesh crawling deep into the mind.
Make my chat
Basically,
panel wider.
it forces
go.
any creature targeted by this ability who fails the willpower test to act in accordance with their darkest side of their personality.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
Basically, it's not limited to just violence. It's basically limited to you do whatever heinous fucking thing you have thought of doing in your life without restraints.
Lizard
Oh,
brain.
no.
Gotcha.
The intrusive thoughts of one.
Basically, it forces you to listen to your intrusive thoughts, essentially.
Alright.
Kind of drank straight from the ice cream machine.
True.
I
It
have a
also
cheeky idea.
buffs the person, which is the funny part. It actually used to buff a party member.
Oh
'cause
yeah,
it
it
makes them
becomes immune
immune
to
stunning
stunning. That's amazing.
and fatigue,
Bruh.
and it automatically passes any willpower test to resist fear or pinning.
Okay,
Bruh.
that's awesome.
I have a cheeky idea to distract them.
Yes.
So, Stu,
Yeah.
there is what'd you call it? Since there's a lot of like fighting going on in the city, there's a lot of gunfire, and they're already kind of like on edge. So what I'm thinking of doing is I've got this stub pistol, I believe. Yes. I want to like set it to a hair trigger so that it's kind of not really drop safe, and
Sure.
then just throw it as far as possible, like throw it like all the way over there
Yeah.
if possible, so that it goes off. There's gunfire, and they're all just kind of focused on that area.
Yeah.
And then try to just
it's-
dash across.
It's one of those Call of Duty noise grenades. Yeah, you just use that.
Pretty
for
much.
gunfire.
So we move up and gather around behind this building now.
Yeah, you can move in from this area if you wish.
Alright.
And just let me know what you want your platoon to do vaguely.
Our
You can keep
platoon, I
some of them in
suppose-
reserve, like if you don't want to control them all at once. Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think we should keep them all in reserve for now, but have them literally just off the map edge.
sure.
Actually, we can tell some of them to take up positions on the rooftop.
Ooh.
Yeah.
If
Work.
they got marksmen.
I'd
Yeah.
say Johanna's platoon could do that.
I say if
Sure.
they've all got shotguns, it's
Johanna doesn't really command much, so they wouldn't. Although, so in character they wouldn't do much. So they can just be on the rooftop and start shooting when we give the order.
Okay, I will place some on this roof then. There we go. They will all be stealthed until you give the word.
The stupidest thing about the Dark Urge, is that it has a range of 25 meters per psi rating.
Okay, that's insane. That's like 200 meters potentially. You could call someone.
Yes.
Ah.
Right now, for me, I think it's 250 meters.
Or effective assault rifle range, pretty much. What the fuck?
And I should probably point out that there is not a single blurb anywhere in any fucking text that a psychic power breaks stealth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless
No.
it's blatantly
fair enough.
obvious. Unless it's blatantly obvious, because then it goes into the blurb about how blatantly obvious actions break stealth.
Yeah.
Magic missile head burst.
Exactly.
I'm still in stealth though.
Sabutai will turn to the rest of the party and just sort of say, I think it's time to don my armor.
Think so too.
Fair enough.
Johanna's gonna keep her Sith skin on. It's useful for concealing her identity at the moment.
Nope.
He's gonna make his way over here to this corner.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Are we ready for a bit of gamer time?
So, before we split, what is the intention? Do we just go straight for the guard tower to take it out?
Oh, the guard tower
Uh,
probably has like locks, right?
Potentially, I would assume so.
Then probably smart. I'm thinking of just telling the guy in there to do what his darkest desires tells him to.
Fair enough.
Well, if the plan is a, Remind me of the plan. I feel like I may have had a aneurysm.
Oh,
What is
we're going into my old home, visiting my family.
Yep. Are we just going straight in?
I believe we
I
are.
feel like I missed something in the discussion of the plan as to what it actually was in the end.
Right now the plan is just kill these guys and then move on.
All
Yeah,
right.
kill them, make our way inside.
Cool.
Very
That
straightforward.
sounds manageable.
And eliminate the turret.
So the guys out in the street here, I can ping. These guys are friendly?
No,
Enemy.
Okay, good.
enemy.
I didn't think they were, but I thought I should check. Okay. In that case, then, I shall stack up in the building behind Ziv. With Jane ready when you guys are.
Alright.
You know what? I'll stick by you.
Oh, sure. I always like you when a strong fence around me.
Never mind.
Alright. I guess we'll roll an initiative.
Yep.
That seems appropriate.
Seems fair then.
Oh.
Oof.
Oh, forgot to select my token.
Not my best moment.
And roll again. Okay, I take the better one. Lightning reflexes. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled both a crit and a crit.
Oh, man. Okay. As it turns out, Ursula's the first to go. Well, actually, no. What does happen there, Ty? I think it's the person with the highest.
The
That.
person with the highest goes.
Which is probably you, actually, I think.
I think so. I have a plus 11.
Yeah.
Based on, I got a crit and it's a 21.
Yeah.
It's,
Alright. I will also begin with distracting their attention. Away from us. Should vaguely be able to tell there's someone over there.
Yes. I mean, Han can, like, point out things to you over the comms if you
Yeah.
want to know where people are.
Relaying.
Alright.
Like real
Uh,
Borg spotting in video games.
Might as well try it. The guy in the guard tower over there. Who is right next to the massive turret that he can probably control.
Yep.
I would like for him to make a willpower
Okay.
test.
Unless he rolls a 1, I don't think this is gonna go well. Ooh, not a bad roll, actually.
Not a bad roll.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
actually, that was a really bad roll on my part. Let's see, did he succeed?
Man. I guess
I have a natural willpower. I do have a natural willpower. He didn't succeed.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say if he didn't, though, yeah, he would have resisted that. That's cool. Huh?
That was almost.
Most of my NPCs do well with willpower tests. Alright, yeah, no, he fails. And he carries out his
Alright.
darkest urge, I guess.
Yep, on his turn, he'll start doing something destructive.
Okay. I have something
And-
silly in mind for that, so yeah, that'll be funny.
He's got, and he can hear Johanna's voice just kind of like echoing creepily, just basically going.
Do it.
Okay.
Oh no. It's like having the do it guy in your
Yes.
head.
All right, that's the end of my turn.
All right. Ursula.
I'm gonna go with what's the better option here? Well, I have the autocannon, which kind of limits my options. This guy, I'm assuming with the red dot, is their officer.
Han identified him as the squad lead, yes.
Cool. Let me just quickly measure how far away I am, because this might be important.
Yeah, this is a somewhat large map, actually.
40 meters.
Oh.
That is well within my range.
Yeah.
So, I'm assuming I've had time to aim, as it's an opening round.
Yep.
Might as well get that extra plus 10. It is short range, half range.
Yes, within your half your range.
Cool. That's really broken.
Yeah,
am
no,
I within 150?
Most guns in this
Okay.
game have really
Yeah.
good ranges, like effective ranges.
It's kind of unhelpful, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
The rate of fire, I'm gonna do a single shot because I think that'll be funnier. If someone just opened up with an anti-tank rifle,
It's like a
with
40 mil
single
auto
round,
cannon, you just snipe and pink miss the
Bang!
fucking... Yeah, just roll damage. I mean, I just want to see if you roll 3 1s or something, 'cause that'd be funny. No. He doesn't exist anymore. There's a loud bang, and he just explodes in a pink mist of gore, and his weapons and gear that's still left just clatter to the floor as he fucking. I need a gore, like I'll borrow one from the other map actually. Oh, fuck.
It's fun when my weapons actually hit. Remember when I went like an entire season without actually hitting anything?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Every single round missed. And then I put loads of points into my ballistic skill and they got slightly better.
Ah, you fucking cunt. Why is it? Right, I'm using the wrong... You go. Seems appropriate. Leaking there. Okay, yeah, I guess we'll do their reaction when it's their turn. Alright. I guess that's you.
Yeet.
Sabutar.
Yes.
I suppose you could still throw your distraction grenade, because that might add to the confusion.
I have an idea.
Okay.
So it's 30 meters up, right?
Yeah.
Roughly. Okay, that is pretty high up, but still doable for a jump. So I had a cheeky idea.
Okay.
I want to run up to this guy, I think the guy with the rocket launcher, and basically, like, use him to, like, basically jump off him and kick off him
Okay.
to add to the jump.
You're gonna rocket jump off him. Way.
Yes.
Alright. So yeah, sprint over there.
Yes. Let's see,
Fine.
how far can I run?
If you've
My
got
run
good
is up
agility, you'll be
to
good.
36 meters. so
Yeah, that's about enough. Yeah.
Alright. Kicking off him. I guess, athletics?
Yeah, that'll work. Or acrobatics. Make 2 tests, athletics and acrobatics, to pull this off.
Alright, cool. Any bonus?
I'll give you a plus 10. I'll give you a plus 10.
Alright, cool.
Oh shit.
Athletics.
Yeah. Get there.
Acrobatics.
See if you can pull off the maneuver. Oh, okay. Yeah, you kick off him and almost somersault through and kind of land on one of the flat bits of the fence.
As I jump over him, I want to drop something. Because it's a free action to drop things for some reason. I'm dropping an incendiary grenade.
Okay.
Nice.
It just lands your feet as well, I think, doesn't it? Like where you were.
Just drop it here, basically.
Okay. I think it's
I'll have
5
to figure out
meters.
what the stats are for.
Yeah,
incendiary
the
grenade.
firebomb. I think it's like 5 meters or something.
Was it in the only war books, maybe?
It might. It's in Dark Heresy, I know that.
I'll quickly scour the only war books.
Yeah.
I think it was in one of the DLC ones.
Maybe you can ask Grok.
That's the AI.
Okay, it's not this one.
Okay, so half of them get hit. A firebomb.
Extended armory. Where's the grenades?
Grenade.
Might be in the core rulebook actually. Firebomb grenade. Oh, that's not too bad. It's only it's a D10 plus 3, but it has pen 6 and flame.
All right.
Right. So I guess special 1D10 plus 3. This is pen 6. And they're affected by the flame quality. So
all right. Have a look. 9 damage. Yep, ignoring armor.
Yep.
6. Six. Yeah, and these fellas are on fire. Lovely.
Very nice.
Yep.
They just saw a flash and then fire. And I'm gonna, like, as I've jumped over, kind of crouch as I stand on this crate. I don't know how high up it is.
Yeah. That works.
I'm keeping a low profile.
Oh shit.
Trying to be sneaky.
Stealth's not broken yet.
Could I attempt to roll stealth after this?
Sure.
Okay.
Looking out over the city.
Oh, just barely.
Just barely stealth.
The exact number.
I'll give you the ninja symbol. Where is it? Oh my god, they have the skull emoji.
Nice.
Where is the ninja symbol? Or I'll give you the ninja star. There you go.
Alright.
Okay, I guess that's everything.
Yes.
Okay, the heavy bolter. Right. The darkest desire of this guy. There's a couple of heinous ideas I have, but I want to do something funny for the first one. Do you have a limit on how many times you can cast this power grenade, or are you gonna cast
None, and each application lasts 5 turns.
Okay, I'm gonna come up with lots of different things. This one's gonna be a bit more tame. He's gonna turn to this guy and start grinning at him uncomfortably, and whip his dick out and start pissing on him.
Bruh.
Wow.
Just taking out some kind of gleeful frustration, and this guy and him are just kind of grappling. So he's like trying to be like, "What the fuck, man?" and like throw him off. So now this bolter turret's not being controlled for a few turns until they resolve this issue.
Bruh.
It may develop into violence as his tendency, like, you know.
Truly a pissing match.
Yes.
Dude must have ate his lunch.
Yes. Okay, that's them.
Slanish compels you.
Yes.
Holy fuck, man.
Wonderful. A single psychic power, and the turret was disabled.
At least for 5 turns, or something else
The
happens.
most nefarious thing I've seen.
Hey, I
The
thought it'd be
honor
more
to barely
funny
keep
than just,
yourself back
oh, I
from
get
cackling.
pilot on him. Alright, Ziv, your turn.
Yes, sir.
As the pandemonium erupts, yeah.
Sorry, I just needed to recover.
I'm loving this so far, because you guys is like, oh yeah, we're gonna do a, textbook military assault on the compound. No, we're just gonna do a bunch of random shit to fuck with these soldiers.
Yep.
Until they kill themselves through the chaos.
We're inflicting morale damage.
Yes.
No, we're inflicting moral damage.
Yeah, well, that too. Morality and morale.
Yep, they've lost their leadership and a third of them are on fire.
Let's add to that. I'm gonna spray them in Nastron.
What's the range on Nastron?
30
What
minutes.
what's the Dude, that's like almost
That's a
the
lot.
range of a hellhound.
That's really
tank.
good.
With
Nice.
those-
Join pissing contest.
It's a Bane Wolf, passed as a portable Bane Wolf tank.
Yes.
We'll spray the
Hell
Nurgle
yeah.
goo
Where's
on them.
where's Dr. Eggman? Eggman, no clip.
Yes.
Sonic.
Fingers.
Oh man.
The swamp! Kill
Yes.
them!
Okay. I guess they'll make agility or try and dodge. Fuck up. Okay, so their dodge is 30. So hit. 1, 2, 3.
Damn, they're rolling pretty well.
Bruh.
91.
You hit about half of them past, and the rest kind of scatter and dodge as they get streamed on. They get pissed
enough.
on from afar. Okay, roll the damage.
I hope the guy's getting pissed on is one of the first.
Oh,
No.
that could have been better.
That could have
Oh
been.
man,
Oh, you rolled a 1 and a 3. Oh,
that is so sad.
so sad.
Well,
Still
it
not
has
having a great time, though.
1077.
Yeah, it also has felling and toxic at least.
Oh,
Yeah.
roll the toxic a bunch.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck. Let's see. For
It's just a
toxic,
D10, isn't it? Actually, no. I have to do a
You have
toughness
to roll
test.
toughness.
Yeah.
What's the toxic quality on it, Pasta?
3.
Oh, so it's
Oh.
minus 13 on the toxic.
Okay.
Let
Okay, let me just do this quickly. 1, 2. No, they're all affected. Yeah, roll 4 D10s, I guess.
Yes, sir.
Bruh.
Ooh, yeah, that's pretty good.
Yep,
Yeah, you kill 3 of them. Like, there's just
straight up.
one's left alive, wounded. That's it.
Heck yeah.
As he
Same by the
also-
toxic.
Yep.
Also, since he dies to toxic, don't forget he fucking melts.
Oh no, the green goo.
I'm melting.
Right. Bean. Ah, I found it. That's perfect. That's like, that looks like fucking Tiberium.
nice. Yeah, that looks like Tiberium for sure.
There we go.
As they turn into bubbling goose.
This
of
is just war
ooze of
crimes
bile.
hours, but fuck it. Here's the thing, right? The philosophical question about 40k. There's no Geneva Convention 40k, so is there even fucking war crimes? I don't think
No.
there is.
War crimes don't exist in 40k.
No.
They forgot all about Geneva when they left Holy Terror.
It's the funny thing is though, in the Great Crusade, there's an implication there was some kind of article of conduct during war, because they had like radiation and like horrible weapons like that, but they only used them on aliens, like the destroyer companies.
Yeah, I was going to say, it doesn't count
Like
if it applies,
phosphates and stuff.
Yeah,
it doesn't apply to humans.
yeah, they wouldn't use on humans
Also-
specifically in the Crusade most of the time.
Also, we're chaos. We don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, it
War
might
crimes?
give us
You mean
optics,
suggestions?
but thing is, they don't really regard they wouldn't regard anything like that today. It's like you looked at the suggestions. Yeah, you looked at Geneva suggestions. You said, "Okay, we'll follow them," and then like a week later, it was like, you know what? They're really inconvenient, and I really want to do some war crimes.
They're really inconvenient and inefficient.
Yeah, that too.
But
Chaos
thank
worshippers find a copy of the Geneva Conventions and think it's a ritual.
you.
True.
So you're just saying if we do all of this, we get a prize?
We have found a
Objective.
holy artifact of corn. I don't understand a lot of what's happening here, but look at all these suggestions.
Wait, you're telling me there's a chaos convention on Holy Terror? I'm going to Geneva!
Also, thank
And
you.
that's why I put a red cross on my armor.
Thank you, Saxonius07, for joining us. You look like you're a new person, and you said, there's a Black Crusade Let's Play? Oh, hell yes. Well, my man, you've missed a lot. This is like the 3rd season, so if this is your first time
You have
watching,
a big backlog to enjoy
Yeah.
if you have a lot of free time.
Yes.
all good.
Well, I hope you enjoy very much.
Yes. I hope you at least get a laugh out of it. That's always what I aim for. So. Right. The PDF. Okay, who's even left? Okay, some
The
guys are on
confused-
fire. I'll resolve them
The
first.
confused and horrified PDF.
Yeah.
Part of me's just like, wait, the PDF? Oh yeah, no, the Planetary Defense Force, not the other.
No, not the files. Not the other files. But
Okay.
the Defense Force.
Into
I'm
the
just gonna say
Parliament's
that
ruin.
one of them burns to death, and the other
Yay.
flails around and continues to be on fire.
It doesn't help that he's carrying the rocket launcher and he's on fire.
Yes. He kind of just runs off. The others are all like, what the fuck, man? As they just see their leader burst, and then fire, and then toxic goo sprays them. They're gonna make a morale test, actually.
I mean, if I was in such a chaotic situation, too.
They just start running away from all this that's going on. it's just like,
I feel so bad.
you give a couple of skulls. There you go. Then they all do the skull emoji of I'm dead.
They're not being paid enough for this, clearly.
No. They kind of just
Yeah.
sprint off further. Fuck it, they can go all the way down the street. There you go. Okay, let me just make a couple of more tests. Other things happen. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh. Alright. Jane, it's your turn.
Let's have a brain think. So, let me just zoom back in again so I can see who's left. So there's one guy who's on the ground,
Yeah.
and there's 4 guys who've retreated. Well, I'm not suggesting that suppression is suitable in this circumstance, but what's the range?
Shoot them as they run.
I mean, more shoot near them as they run.
Okay, it just made them run away hard.
Okay, zoom out again. Zoom out again. 50 meters. Yeah, we're good. So I'm going to use the multi-laser
Yep.
to. It's short range. Don't make me laugh. Short range, within 75 meters. And it is full auto because that is the option. For aiming to do suppression, however.
He misses.
I think I'm just
Yeah,
shots down range, but not necessarily on target.
that's fine. Cool. Yeah.
I mean, it adds to the chaos at least.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's my turn.
Alright.
Johanna.
Johanna is going to just tell this squad of goons
Oh no.
to
Where are the goons I asked for?
Shoot down anyone who's fleeing, would you?
Roger that, Mom. Taking them out. They start firing. I'll just do a test for them.
and then I'm going to fly over this fence.
Oh wow, you just fly over to where Han was. There you go.
Alright, and that's the end of my turn.
One of these guys gets shot by the squad of Thorikites. They just start gunning them to put lead downrange. Actually, what are the Thorikites armed with?
So there was that thing about the Geneva Convention. Clearly, it doesn't apply.
No. I think the Iron Warriors also give you less shits if such thing exists.
Yeah.
Is that all for your turn?
That'll be all for mine.
Okay. Ursula.
I think the closest you'll ever get to the Geneva Convention in 40k is like the Codex Astartes.
Yeah, I mean, that's not even like an ethics thing, that's just tactics and like... Yeah, it's literally just tactics for warfare, basically.
Exactly. They wouldn't care about the ethics of it.
No.
This fella there.
Yep.
About the skull.
Yes.
As I'm assuming the skull is a indicator of something already happening.
Yes.
Morale.
Yeah. You don't need to shoot the guy who's already running away.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to.
Yeah.
You can.
That's true.
Pop.
Okay. I'm just gonna do this for the fuck of it. No. Yeah, he's dead. I don't even think you can fail that roll, even if you roll
It's
multiple ones.
3d10 plus 8, so minimum damage 11.
I'll roll it, actually, because he somehow might... No. This is another crit.
Nope.
Well,
Awesome.
somehow firing single shots significantly better than firing 3 shots.
Yeah, I think if you rolled like an 11 or 12, he might just survive, but that's like all ones.
Yeah, 1s and 2s.
Mm-hmm. I guess that's your turn. Boom. Double time.
Yes. I'm gonna roll awareness to see
Yeah.
what's down south.
Good call. Good call.
Yes.
Oh, blimey, we need forces over here. Some forces down here, mate. Oh, shit. Right, you can see the governor's pimp pad over there. There's more blokes there, alright.
Oh. Is that an armored vehicle I spot in
You
the
see the
distance?
rear of an armored vehicle of some description.
You expose the rear of an armored vehicle.
Exposed ass of an
Oh
armored
no,
vehicle.
no. An armored
Don't get so
vehicle, my
close.
rear is exposed.
That's how it goes in 40k tabletop, you know, roll to pen the rear armor of that Lehman Russ, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think it works like that anymore.
It doesn't
Some
work that
guy
anymore,
audibly
sadly.
gulps.
No.
Compliments from
Very
Saxius
tempted.
Studio for the battle map.
Oh, do you like this one? Yeah.
I should probably draw
It's
some
quite a
more
nice
assets
layout.
at some point.
Oh,
Given
yeah,
how you
thank
still
you.
use them.
My maps vary in quality, I will say that. This one I kind of planned out a little bit more, so...
I mean, it looks about on par with a lot of the Dawn of War 1 maps.
Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I go for.
That's not shitting on either of you in that context. That's
No.
just like, yeah,
I
this
like
is
the
an
Dawn of War
improved style.
maps. So.
I mean, out of the Dawn of War games, I would say 1 is peak, so...
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but when I say Dawn of War, I mean like literally Dawn of War, the base game, not like Dark Crusade or
The maps
Yeah,
do
yeah,
get a
that's
bit
fair.
weirder
The Dark
in the
Eldar.
expansions.
Yeah, that's fair, actually.
I'm very
First off-
tempted to try and pen the rear of that chimera. Armored vehicle.
Just
Oh,
yeah,
no.
go in and rip and
Oh,
tear
no.
inside.
No,
Yeah, I'm gonna rip apart the rear of that vehicle.
it's open top, so in theory, unless they're hull down, you could just chuck a grenade into it. Just make sure you use a non-exploding grenade so that you don't destroy the vehicle.
True. But my theological beliefs compel me to use a chain weapon against a vehicle.
I mean, yeah, that works too. I mean, what you've
Uh,
seen, my character has had since the first session an arm-mounted chain blade.
Yes.
I can
Right.
never be disarmed unless I am literally disarmed.
So is this chimera open top? Because I know there's ones that are and ones that aren't.
Make another awareness check, see if you can see at this angle.
Alright, I'll try and like kind of peek my head out a bit.
Yeah, get a better look.
Listen to too much.
It is an enclosed one fully armored, so I'm
Alright.
afraid. So.
Lift your head up high.
I think
blow your brains.
I think I'll go for it. I'll
Go.
have to jump over again.
Technically, you could try and jump on it and like tear open the hatch, but you would be a bit more exposed doing that. So.
Oh yeah.
Fight.
It's
high up is this tower compared to where I'm at?
taller than the fence, but you you could jump from there onto the tower, maybe.
Just pull an Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Do a lunge attack.
Yes.
Just don't
Honestly,
do the German
real cool.
grandfather joke.
The nature of moment. The nature.
It's
of
fine. This
momentum
one won't be accidental.
The nature of momentum is that you either succeed or you die.
So athletics then to make the jump.
Sure. Yeah.
It's a good thing that I have friends on in my system.
Okay. Yeah, you Assassin's Creed leap up to the fucking tower and land in that corner. And you see these two guys. This guy still has his dick out and is pissing on his face as he's like grappling him onto the floor.
That is a long piss.
Yeah.
That's a very short.
No, that's not a long piss. It's been a few seconds.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I was gonna
it's
say
like
been
only
one round
One
since-
turn, never mind.
Instinctively sabotage like NCO instincts kick in, and he's just like, "What are you doing? Get it together!" Can I roll command on
There's
that?
no time for water sports, soldier.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I'm gonna attempt a command check.
No,
He's not being heard.
they can barely
So
hear
next
you
has
over
him
this
now.
Yep.
commotion and grappling.
The pissing match is too distracting. for
Yes.
me. All right, I'm gonna continue rushing my target.
Okay.
And, I'm gonna do a leap of faith on top of the Chimera.
Okay, this will be an acrobatics, I think.
Alright.
I want to see how well this pans out.
Any bonus?
Yeah, plus 20 actually. It's a big target. Yay! Just
Alright.
let me boom.
Alright.
You land.
Let's see. Charge attack. I think it's like plus 20 with the size modifier or something.
Something like that. I'll just say plus. What actually is
Okay.
the? Oh no! Don't tell me I didn't put the size down for the. No.
Good.
I'll give you plus 20 anyway.
Okay.
One.
Bruh, I roll a nat 1!
Okay. You rip open the hatch and then land inside.
Yeah. And I'm gonna roll. Actually, is there anyone in the vehicle?
Yeah.
As I look around.
You land amidst a gunner and a commander in the turret ring. There's presumably a driver in the front.
It's been a bad day.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. As I like slam through the hatch with a roaring chain weapon,
Yeah.
and I sit down in some seat that's unoccupied conveniently.
Okay.
I just turn to my new company and I go, "This is very simple. I am now in charge. You can comply or you can perish."
Okay, make intimidate plus 20.
Alright.
Okay, the gunner kind of just freezes up. The commander's just like, who the hell are you? What the? And he like starts fumbling for his pistol. What the fuck?
For one, rude. Two,
Yes. He's rather shocked that some hostiles just landed in his fucking
Just,
AP.
like, sawed his way through the hatch
Yeah.
fast enough to just, like, land through it.
Yeah. I mean, with that charge, you can try and do damage to someone if you want, but unless you're just like literally using that just to cut through the thing. So.
Yeah, I think it's funnier that, like, I'm not actively attacking anyone, and he's just, like, sitting down
Yeah.
and just, like intimidating people into cooperating.
Well, we'll do their turn now, I guess.
Yes, that's fine.
The commander is gonna try and discharge a pistol at you. Aim.
Alright.
I'm gonna call it point blank because you're.
Yep.
Standard.
Since it's like adjacent to me, is there a possibility that I could try and parry that?
Sure. Why the hell not? Because you're like literally close in almost in melee practically.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't even think that would scratch you get through. But...
Alright. I will attempt to parry this.
Yeah.
I parry him.
As the gun goes off loud in the cabinet, yeah, you just kind of slap his like gun arm aside with your blade.
Ill-advisable.
Okay. He's gonna make another morale test. You do that. He fails and just kind of
Hell yeah.
drops the gun and just sort of slowly rises. Oh, fucking hell!
Look
Rebel?
at
Is
me. I
that
am the
who you are?
captain now.
Alright, he just kind of sits back in one of the passenger seats and stays still with the dinner.
Nice.
The driver's kind of looking around, and he is also going to make a morale check.
Alright.
The driver gets out and puts his hands up slowly.
Congratulations, Han. You have exchanged your stat block for a tank.
You know, thanks.
Is the driver cooperating?
I love
Because
how
this could get
ballsy
funny.
the players are. My man, you haven't even seen the stuff they did previously.
Like I said, like we said, this campaign has been going on for a while.
Yeah.
There was
Yes,
briefly
we're
an
quite
Eldar
far.
I will
party.
say this season, I think, has been the ballsiest so far out of all
True.
the seasons.
Yes.
There's been a few moments.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna-
time.
This is
I'm
like
not
the
like that.
badass final act with all the action shit, movie shit going
Yes.
on, basically.
I'm just gonna turn to the driver who's like putting his hands up, and I'm like, no, no, no. Keep the vehicle in gear.
Right. He just
Slowly
goes
turning
back
in
to the
circles.
control. Yeah, no. Okay, Ziv, it's your turn.
Well, that's the thing, huh?
You know what, Ziv? Do you know what I think you
Boy.
should do? Just a bit of advice. I think you should just rip down this wall so the rest of you can enter.
That's actually fair.
Hello there.
Oh god.
I would recommend a bull rush.
Yeah, you know
Go
what?
into
I
barrels,
reckon.
You do have a
let's,
melter gun,
charge
to be
into
fair.
the wall.
Uh.
No. I got Terminator armor. I'm
Alright, you're just
charging
gonna
into the
run
wall.
at it.
I'm gonna pull a Kool-Aid man.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, just Macho Man, like Randall Savage would.
Let's see. If I like line myself over there and just rush into it.
Yep, make a charge attack.
Yes, sir. Let's see.
We'll give you a plus 30 because it's a fucking wall. Like,
That's fair. Let's see. Let's make that an all-out attack because there's no enemies nearby.
mm-hmm.
And plus 30. I think my chances are pretty good.
Yep. Yeah, you slam into the wall with a crack. Roll whatever damage with weapon. The strong.
Yes, sir.
Which is a demon weapon, so yeah, technically ignores armor. So.
Good point.
Or at least this one. I don't think all demon weapons ignore armor, just this one does. Okay, you crit the wall.
It's also a power weapon, which is so nice.
I'll roll the D100, see if you break. Yeah, there you go, you break the wall down easily.
Yeah.
And I'll find a rubble token, I guess. You just power slam through the thing. Yeah, that works.
He killed the wall.
Killed it!
Not just the concrete, but the rebar and the bricks.
And the bricks too.
Wall is killed. Very sad. Process for wall.
Oh.
Rest in pepperoni. Okay, I guess that's your turn. I smashed the wall.
Yeah, I don't really have too many people I can try to intimidate. Maybe the one guy who's like
Alright.
somewhat alive.
Is it time for these guys down here who has realized something is happening?
Yes. Okay, these guys hear all the commotion and start kind of running over and taking up positions along this wall. They don't know the tank has fallen. Actually, you know what? Awareness checks. Did they see Han do his fucking crazy?
Okay. You
Also-
have the opportunity to do something epic.
Okay, a couple of them might have noticed Han do his thing.
They probably also see me.
Yes. They see you, and a couple of them are gonna raise their weapons at you. And just be like, halt! Stay there! Because they don't see you armed, do you? You don't have any obvious weapons. You're just some girl.
Nope.
He is a weapon.
I currently have my whip on my hip, but I don't have it out.
Yeah. You just look very bizarre to them, I guess.
Are you gonna
Yeah, but-
whip it out?
Not yet.
no.
Technically, what I currently look like is someone dressed head to toe in a dark bodysuit with wings and a tail. I look demonic to them, probably.
Okay. Yep, that'll be their go for now. Jane, I don't think there's any targets for you at the minute.
Oh no. Anyway,
Also, this guy burns to death, I guess.
I can see the guard tower. Is there no
Yeah,
alive
that's
up
true.
there still?
Yeah, they're
Uh,
pissing on each other.
They're still having their weird ass fight up there, yeah. Struggle session.
Well, if it's not actively firing on me, I'm gonna not worry about it and move closer. I now slightly regret how far away I am. So, I have a run of 18. That's 18 squares, right?
Yep,
Yes.
And each square is a meter.
a meter.
Okay.
Yep.
So I can move to there.
Saxonis. I'm loving it so far, I think. So thank you very much. I will say, I personally am more critical of the earlier seasons, but I hope you enjoy them too somewhat. Alright. Just Jane? Yep.
Yep. I am there to back up Pasta should that ever be required.
Alright. Yeah,
Alright.
Johanna, a lot of these men are pointing rifles at you and told you not to move.
You.
Can I find the? Can I do an awareness check to try and locate the leader?
Sure, yeah.
All right.
So, like, which
I'm
one of
going
you
to
is
do a
the
fate point on
guard?
that.
Yeah. That was 93 and then 95.
There you
Yeah. ID this guy next to the wall is the squad lead.
go. All right. That's one half action, I think.
Sure.
Next up, he. Yeah. All right. All right. I am going to use a power on him. Surprise. Compel.
Oh. Okay, yep.
All right, there's a really funny command I can give, and there's a funny command I can give, a very cruel command I can give, or a more effective command I can give.
That was a mole.
Funny.
Yeah.
Do it, do it, do it.
All right. What?
What?
Oh, I clicked the button again. Don't worry about that. That's fine.
Alright. Target 25?
Yeah, that was wrong. Hold on, let's write it again. Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
He can oppose with a willpower.
Okay, let's see how he does. Not enough.
That
but
is
still.
not enough to beat it, but it's a good attempt.
Oh.
All right. We'll go with the funny.
Hmm.
As I will tell him.
You're dreaming. You should go back to sleep.
Like, what? Yeah, I'm tired. He just rests next to the steps, flops down and sleeps.
You need to wake up.
And now I'll leave the rest of his men to be very confused about what to do. All right, that's the end of my turn.
Yes. Alright. Ursula. I guess you're packing up and running over there as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got the same run with both of them. Oh no, Ursula's apparently twice as fast as Jane. Damn, Jane's a slouch. Okay.
She's a minion.
Is it just enough agility?
It's just agility, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and Ursula's
She's
got
agility
52.
3, so no.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep
She's
up
mostly
then.
a normal healer, that's the thing.
Yeah, I forget that Jane is a normal person who just happens to work with us.
Yeah. I haven't upgraded her in a while, but I mean, I don't think it's
Yeah,
really
but
necessary.
she's doing fine. She's mostly there as an orderly for medical procedures. She just also happens to carry an anti-tank rifle.
Alright.
Yeet.
Guess that's it. Sabutai, you are now tank commander.
All right, as the newly appointed, self-appointed tank commander, I will order the driver to turn, or like, basically angle the tank to the 5 o'clock so that he faces like so. At least so that the rear faces like so.
The other way or
Yeah, the
facing?
other way.
Alright, okay, rear armor facing it.
Yes.
Oh, we're playing War
And-
Thunder now.
Yes. The tank isn't taking any damage.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll just say, driver, full force reverse.
Roger that. Actually, make a command test, see if you can, like, persuade him
Yeah.
to do this.
Will he have enough
To kill
momentum?
his friends.
Any bonus?
Plus 10, sure.
Okay.
And we find out it's a planet
Yeah.
with a highly influential health and safety executive.
Let's see. I
Tank
think there are
backs up.
rules for ramming, but I can't remember them right
With
now.
the siren going.
The ramming rules are based on the armor rating, so it's a D10 plus the armor rating on that facing.
Ah, right, okay.
And then for any like additional speed or like you travel beyond your tactical speed, it's an additional D10 on the dice roll. for
Ah, right,
damage.
okay. Well, he didn't get much of a run up, so that's 18 damage to the wall. I'll say the wall takes some damage, but it's not quite there yet. You'll need to back up and then ram it again. So.
Actually, could I use my Talisman of Burning Blood to buff the melee of the tank?
The tank!
Because it's a free action anyway.
Okay, how much does it buff it by?
Alright, I'll have to roll willpower on this.
Okay. I like your buffing a machine. This is good.
Yes, okay, that's
Hey,
2
yeah,
degrees of
that's
success.
nice.
Let me see how much I get on that. What is it? Black Crusade, Home of Blood.
I'm just putting this down to corn magic. So.
Corn magic, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just
Oh
works.
god. The impossible magics.
Blood magic.
Okay. So my allies can reroll damage in melee, and they
Yes.
get an additional 2 penetration in melee.
Okay. Yeah, they do some extra damage to the gate then for that.
Yeah, and you can reroll that d10
Oh,
on the dice
okay.
roll.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Corn's like, no, you need to roll. Do another round.
Hmm.
Whoa.
And I'll just sort of go, gonna shoot those fellows.
Okay, make a -20 command check.
All right.
Or intimidate, either.
I will attempt an intimidate.
Oh,
Still -20.
yes.
Okay.
Gonna shoot those people as you hold a knife to his throat.
I'll attempt to re-roll that.
Okay. Yeah.
Rule of cool.
Nah. They are. He just kind of shakes his head slowly, like, ah, son.
Alright, time to make good on your
Very well.
Yeah.
No, he's pretty nonchalant about it. I still have an idea that there's a lot of guys here because I saw them.
You can always just push him aside and gun yourself.
Actually, no, I'm just gonna pop out of the hatch here.
Okay.
And let's see. I'll just throw a stun grenade over the gate.
All right.
Alright, ballistic. Range. Oh,
All right.
the one here. So that is a concussion grenade. Concussion grenade has, or stun grenade has blast 3 and concussive 2.
Deals no damage.
Yes.
Okay.
So they'll have to make a -20 toughness test.
Sure.
Or get stunned for an amount of rounds equal to the degrees of failure.
Yep.
That's not looking good.
They're all stunned except one guy. Yeah.
Oh,
For what, D5 rounds? How many rounds was it?
It's equal to the degrees of failure that they scored on
All
the
right.
test.
Yeah, they're all stunned for like 5 fucking rounds.
Yeah.
Whatever. They're all on the floor. They're all on the
Yeah,
floor
it's weird.
napping next to their leader. That's cute.
very cute.
You're gonna run the
And-
road then, right?
Death.
Can I like sort of point my like bayonet at these guys and just sort of go, retreat?
Yeah, you made an intimidate test. Okay.
Because they did see me just like plunge through the hatch of an armored vehicle.
And throw stun nade and knock some people out.
It's like a horrifying Jack in the Box.
Yes.
Yes.
By which I mean, it's like a Jack in the Box.
Alright, their morale. Oh.
Retreat so you may yet live.
Okay, one's staying.
Oh, that guy's a Chad. He didn't care.
Yeah, no, one's a fucking Chad. Alright. And the rest are, a bunch of them are spooked. Oh. Discord skull. Alright, there we go.
Nice.
Heavy bolter. Okay, let's see how this pissing match goes. I'm just gonna keep rolling for a while. Okay, he's hitting. Okay, the guy who's pissing on him gets a hit in, and I'll do a strength check. Fuck it. They just keep having a really weird gay fight up here with his dick out,
Indeed.
and he's
At
still
this rate, they risk falling off of the roof.
pretty much, yeah. They're just having a little tussle up there.
A steamy encounter.
Indeed. None of them have pulled out guns or knives yet, so it's yeah. It's a good job that this guy, for them, was just such a weird freak. So, yeah. Because otherwise he'd probably just be killing him and would be doing something else with Heavy Bowler. So.
This was a very good use of one of my full actions.
Yeah. Right. Okay, that's their turn. Ziv.
So, well, it's about time to tell them the news.
The news.
Oh yes, there's news.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's raining bacterias.
Oh no. But they're sleeping peacefully, man. How could you?
It's probably raining micro.
Sorry.
Oh, that means they can't dodge out of the way.
No, yeah, they're stunned. Oh, you
No.
some.
No, you should use one of your infamy points.
Yes.
Oh, you better. You better, gotta. Nice. Yep, we're using one, and we're trying that again. Rewind.
Yep. That's not how it happened. Let's try that again.
Yes. That's
Alright.
how it happened.
Damage.
Yes, sir.
Oh man,
Ah, that's better. That's how it's supposed to be.
they were all dead. Right before the toxin even hits them, they're all fucking dead. I'm gonna say one guy
I mean-
survives who dodged out of the way earlier.
Oh, lone survivor.
Yeah, behind that wall, so he technically wouldn't get hit. So.
Yeah, that's fair. Makes sense.
And the sleeping commander. So.
Yes.
Where's the Tiberian
fellas.
markers? Yo, well, I'll just do this.
That works.
Fucking stupid. Alright, I guess that's your turn.
Yes, sir. I can't really intimidate somebody who's sleeping. Unfortunately, I don't have, like, nightmare powers.
I mean, you could intimidate this guy, yell something over the wall to him.
Yeah, fair. We can try that. Always my go-to. Let's intimidate them.
Hmm.
How's the medical insurance? I want to test it to its utter limits.
Okay. He just hugs his commander. He just stays there and huddles with the commander and trying to stay out of the way.
Should I just roll a plane roll? Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
just
do
make a
that.
plain intimidate. Yeah, he's spooked. He
Yes.
has skull emoji. Wow, man. The PDF have been even more of an embarrassment than I thought they would be. This fucking None of them have done damage to you or fired a shot.
We have completely overwhelmed them, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you've got a bunch of
Well,
Iron
really
Warriors
bad
backing you up,
uh,
the soldiers
he's
as
having a
well.
pitch.
They're just chilling, having coffee, watching you do this. Oh man.
Yeah, like, oh, this is great. Nice.
Nice, pretty
This
good.
is the most heinous siege I've ever seen.
Well, maybe these guys will turn it around a little bit. Because one of them's a bit of a
Please give us
chat.
some resistance.
He's like, "For the Emperor!" And he, like, lifts up a weapon.
Right, man. It's gonna be terrible seeing them die.
Anyway,
It'll be fun.
No, Han, you don't get to dodge because he's firing in the vehicle.
That's okay. Chimera trying to dodge.
Yeah, he fires a melter beam at the Chimera.
I'm just imagining like when you're in the game and you drop out of the vehicle and then you flip the vehicle to try to dodge.
Yes. So 35, 19. Alright. Okay, that's pretty good. It does double pen.
I just sort of give the gunner the look as if to say, see what happens when you don't listen to me.
Don't listen to me. Yeah, there you go. There's a horrible scorch marks and flames licking up as steel and slag just melts. Side armor and treads almost cave in completely, doing significant damage to the Chimera.
That's a lot of damage.
Whoa.
Couple more of these guys join them, but the rest of them are all just kind of spooked and kind of running away to these buildings. And some of them take shots at you because you're still up in the cupola, aren't you, on the top?
Yep.
Alright. Open fire. Ooh. Okay, 2 of them are hitting really well. Would you like to try and dodge some of this gunfire you're receiving?
Yeah. I think I'll try to just, like...
Duck.
Yeah, I'm just gonna duck, honestly.
Try and button up, yeah.
Oh shit. I'm getting hit. Alright.
You're getting hit with 10 shots. Is they full auto at you? So.
Alright.
Okay, they might... This is just crit fishing at this point.
Yes.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so there's no pen, and it's just a D. So I don't think any of these hurt you.
Only the 13, but only because it's a crit. Because my armor value is 13.
Yes. In that case, I don't need to make a crit roll. It's just you take 1 damage as a lucky shot hits you. Yep. Pew. Alright, cool. That was something they did. Alright. The rest of them. Actually, I'm gonna do something else now. Give this guy an initiative roll. Ooh. Okay. I'll do that on his round next. Jane.
Well, there's the unsporting option. Although I think there's only like 2 of them left. Well, that's a door there. So I'm feeling like we should look for some side doors. So I'm going to pop around the wall and stay in cover behind this vehicle and see what I can see. 22 perception.
Yep.
That's routine.
Oh my god.
The edge of the map. That means that the one doorway I can see is probably the only one. Well, I shall keep an eye out in that direction, and that shall be all.
Cool. Give me a minute. Alright. Ursula, it's your go. Oh no, sorry. Johanna, it's your go.
I was going to say, that was
yeah, I had to
quick
reset
turn.
it.
Alright.
Right.
Alright. I am going to fly over straight as I emerge from this wall, because I have face.
Oh.
And I would like to attempt seduction. By
Alright.
which I mean the seduction rules of seducing someone to chaos, which is called seduction.
Amazing.
Suction.
That sucks.
Indeed.
you're pissing your pants, holding your commander, and then suddenly somebody just comes in and like, yo.
Yeah.
Yes. She's going to look down at them and say. She's going to look down at the one who's crying and just say,
Don't you feel abandoned?
Kind of
Don't
looks
you
up
know
to
that
you and yeah.
Don't you know that the Emperor never cared for you in the first place?
Oh shit.
But
Your
worry
dad
not.
never loved you.
But worry not, for the prince has found you.
Oh
and I'm
shit.
dead. Technically speaking,
Psychological damage.
technically speaking, I'm now supposed to win. According to rules, I'm supposed to win a number of opposed skill tests equal to his willpower bonus.
Oh, okay.
I'm just imagining the Blade Runner sequel scene with like, I can fix that.
As basically, he rolls willpower to outpost by my charm because I'm dedicated to Slaanesh.
Alright. Let's do it. Yeah.
Alright.
Make the roll
I don't
see
know.
how well you do.
I don't know how many of these I have to do, but here,
We'll
I
just do
think
one
that's
for
how I
now
do
and
it.
then see how it
Alright.
goes. Yep. He just kind of looks at you and is like, Where are you from? He's just amazed. Enthralled.
From a world of freedom. Join us, and you can be spared from pain.
Oh shit. Make another charm. Stick in some more.
Alright.
He's just, there's just wonder in his eyes. He's just like totally enthralled by all this shit you're saying. One more push over the edge and he might just become another total simp
Yeah.
from your miraculous appearance.
Join me, and you shall know pleasures unbound.
And that'll be the end. I think.
Cool. I guess I'll roll the willpower to see how this goes.
Sure.
Bruh. Bruh. Nope, total simp. He's standing there. He wants to hug you, in fact. That's how simpy he is right
Oh, of course I'm gonna give him a hug.
now. Oh, there you go. Wholesome.
Alright, recruitment. Ongoing.
Yes. The cult grows. Honestly, this guy who's sleeping, the commander, you can probably just get him on your side just by touching his head and doing intrusive thoughts while he dreams.
Absolutely.
You know?
I'm not focused on doing that though. This was just an opportunity I saw because I couldn't find where it says that a seduction how long a seduction test takes.
I'd just do a case-by-case basis with it, to be honest.
Yeah.
A rather fast
Alright.
seduction in the middle of combat.
That's I mean, in the middle of combat is where people are most panicked. So anyway,
Yes.
that's the end of my turn.
Absolutely. Alright.
I've just
Ursula.
shuffled Ursula up ready.
Oh, Ursula, you just saw them doing all that, I guess.
I walk around the corner, I'm going, huh. Okay then.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway. You made...
yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. Just keeping up with the party.
Okay.
High octane thing.
This has turned out weird. I probably shouldn't have delayed it so much, but I had something cool planned for this, and it's kind of awkward now the way it's happened. Let me just...
I said that Han has driven into the gate post rather than the gate itself.
Yes.
As you guys just start entering into the compound, you hear a loud bugle trumpet sound. I don't really have a sound effect on hand, so just like that kind of thing. And you hear a yelling and shouting, and a thunder of like hooves as these guys jump down the road, hearing all the
God, it's town.
gunfire. Oh my god.
Shit.
It's the
Here
cavalry.
comes the cavalry.
But they can't really get at you very easily because of the fucking
Also,
ruffle in the way.
Some compatriots are in a perfect ambush position.
Oh
to
my
ruin
god,
their
and
day.
the Iron Warriors can crossfire them. Oh man.
What's that?
You have
The
cavalry.
horses ran into
We have
Lazar?
cavalry.
Come on, guys, don't make fun of these are the elite of the PDF.
I'm sure they are elites.
So
We're gonna
you're
be
saying they're
reduced to
elite
dragoons
PDF.
real soon.
Oh man. They are riding cool lizard things though, so that's like cool
Mm.
ones. Pretty cool.
Fancy. I mean, lizard cavalry does sound so much cooler than horse cavalry.
Yeah.
Or is it lizardry at that point?
Lizardry, yes.
What's the
No.
French for lizard?
Lizard.
Frog.
Can we eat the lizard?
I
So many
see
Europeans
they
here, none of you know French.
Shit.
I see they expected to be besieged by swordsmen, not artillery.
It is lizard.
Well, as Gren and everyone else remembered, since he kind of did a lore dump on the PDF, these guys are like mounted police essentially, and some of them are more, you know, young aristocrats, that kind of foppish type of policing, you know.
So a combination of Mounties and fops.
Yes,
It's
The
the
French Canadians.
but they've probably, even Han probably admits they probably have some good training and a little bit of experience, some of them, but they're still not all that impressive compared to what
This
you've
is
seen on the
not the thing,
battlefield before. So.
Gun beats spear.
Yeah.
gentlemen, beware the Nepo baby units.
Oh man. Han, you become acutely aware that there is another gun next to the gate.
Hmm.
And it swivels its barrels to fight you. The auto.
Alright.
Pow 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 pow. Only 2 shots hit. Oh. Okay, the Chimera. Rear side armor. That's 16? Okay, let's get a calculator out. 24 minus... Oh wow, okay. Your vehicle is wrecked, Han. As the armor plates crumple, as the
And
autocannon...
disabled.
Yes, your vehicle's disabled. Cannot move or operate as many critical components cave in under the autocannon fire. Don't think I need to roll any like crit tables. 'Cause I don't think it took that much damage.
Does
like-
the turret still work, or is everything disabled?
I think everything gets disabled when it reaches 0 wounds. I've
Oh,
not read
right.
the Plot of Vehicle rules in a while, but I think that's...
Oh no, that's fine.
If you've got a power assisted thing and the engine's off, then
Yeah,
know
it's
that.
like, it's
Yeah.
just tearing up all your electronics. It's probably just nothing's gonna function right.
why is there an electric fly-by-wire trigger? No.
But hey, at least they're not shooting at you. Actually, yeah, no, they're all just loading the gun.
Alright.
Sabotage, your turn now, actually.
How are the crew inside doing?
Good point. Let me roll a dice.
I would guess badly.
2 of them are dead. The driver is still alive, but he's like concussed and kind of bruised a bit and slumped around the controls. The rest were killed by...
He will owe you his life.
Yeah. The other 2 were just killed by spalling and overpressure, as this is War Thunder now, I guess. Volumetric killed them, no.
Rest
See,
in
you're
peace,
weirdly
Frank.
more okay because you were in the top and the Capola didn't get his, but...
I just look at the driver and I just say, I'm very disappointed.
And my day is ruined.
Tell you what. You join us and you get to live.
Okay, you know what, make a charm test for that.
Is that a charm or an intimidate?
It's an intimidate.
Alright, you're gonna do intimidate. Okay.
Also not very
Yeah,
charming.
bros out
The
here
actual,
probably,
the actual funny thing, right, is that it's the seduction skill, quote unquote, for Korn is command, but Nurgle is intimidates.
What the fuck?
Welcome to the club, brother.
Oh, that is a messed up social skill. Deduction.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And
I do
technically,
love that.
corn and anyone
Like, it's more
anyone who's
wholesome when
dedicated to corn
Slash
gets a
does it.
-10 to seduce anyone to his side.
Oh, for fuck.
I do love that Salvatier's just looking at him, being like, "I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed."
Okay, I guess I'll do his roll. You agree? Yeah, he agrees. Ugh,
Alright.
get out of this rust bucket.
You might want to stay inside. Here's 2 incendiary grenades. Make yourself useful. I'll deal with the big guns.
Okay,
That thing.
sure.
Throw it at the melter.
Right.
And Samutai will get out of the hatch and he's gonna make himself useful.
Oh shit. You run at the autocat.
I've killed a single person yet.
Might as well.
I've killed.
Let's see if I
Surprisingly
can
many.
charge. My charge is, I think, 18. Yes, it is.
No.
Oh, I might be short.
So we were at the south side, right?
The north side.
Okay.
Alright, I have a plan. I'm gonna charge these guys instead.
Oh shit.
Because I can't reach it to the gun with my charge. So I'm gonna attempt Whirlwind of Death with my bayonet.
God.
Oh my
Heck yeah.
god, he's gonna kill them.
Watch out, watch out.
Alright, so charge attack. 25. Yep, that hits. So all of them need to roll parry.
Yeah.
Oof.
Alright. The officer parries, the other two don't, yeah.
Alright.
Oh man.
Fortunately, minimal damage triggers Righteous Fury.
Oh, well, they're both
Jealous
dead,
Hatred,
anyway.
whatever it's called.
Oh, both slump in pools of blood.
Yes.
Let me grab some
And
of these blood.
since I can use 2-weapon fighting on the charge, I will attempt to throw a grenade.
I'll offhand a grenade.
Just offhand a cheeky grenade.
Oh man.
Alright, let's see how it goes. He gets -10. Only 1 degree of failure. It's not bad, so it scatters.
Okay.
I'm targeting this thing here.
Alright, yeah. And then it's...
I think it's just like 1 square.
Yeah, it's like... I think it's... Yeah, it's been a while. I have to check the rules for that every time we bring it up. Because
Fair.
they're so weird and obtuse this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it just lands directly there.
Alright, well, that was my last stun grenade, but I'm sure it might be handy. So,
Toughness. They
So
all
minus
go.
20
They
toughness
all go
test.
for Betty buys. They're all sleeping.
Very good.
Well, more like dazed for like 30 seconds, but yeah, more or less.
And having like cleaved 2 of his compatriots in 2, I'm gonna turn to the officer and just sort of go, "You can still surrender."
Okay. Yeah, I guess do the intimidate again.
All right.
Oh man. Yeah, he just sees that you just slaughter those 2 guys, and he just kind of drops his rifle and does gets on his knees and surrenders.
Nice.
This is a hands on his head thing. Yep. Lamau.
Nice. Tell your men to stand down.
This is giving me weird flashbacks to playing Combat Mission Shock Force and just seeing all the Syrian soldiers just surrendering as soon as they start getting shot at by, like, a US Met company just firing Bradleys and tanks and
Oh shit.
them. And you just see whole squads just putting their hands up. What the fuck?
Yeah. That's the most effective way to deal with, like, the god of the PDF, just, like, attacking their morale.
Yeah.
Alright, that'll be it for Samutai.
Okay, the struggle session. Let's see how this goes. It's still going on after 5 because this has not even been 5 rounds yet.
Nope. 5 rounds is next round.
Okay, the other one. Oh, he hits him. Is he gonna boo him in the face? No. Okay, he does a little bit of damage to him, but that's it. He kicks him in the dick. There you go. Amazing. Ziv, it's your turn.
Pasta, it is your turn.
Sorry, clicked the wrong button on the mic. Okay, Jane, I got a quick question for you.
Sure.
Do I obscure the health or do I obscure the vision?
Vision. If they can't see, they
Fair
can't
enough.
attack.
Fair point. I'm tossing a smoke grenade.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I'm gonna toss it out there, like dead center-ish.
Yeet.
Let's see.
Do you want to maybe
Think
toss it
I will.
between them and us? Because they could just step out of it.
Yeah,
Depends on the
I
radius, I
suppose
guess.
that's fair. I suppose that's fair, actually.
One of those, like, hits a single tile things, then...
Maybe like there?
I was thinking a little bit close, like on the curb.
Oh, that's fair. So like 6 meters. Yeah, let's try that. Let's see. Let's go for 2 hit. Relatively short range that, I would reckon. Yes, sir. No. Fuck.
It scatters.
Yeah.
Yep, it scatters.
But which way? Spin the
Fair
wheel.
point.
I'm gonna say it clanks against the building and then bounces back, so it hits around there.
Oh, phew.
Yeah.
It actually reaches them. It doesn't like just hit them in the face.
Yeah. Alright, smoke. I'll put a smoke field up. Oof. There you go.
Nice.
Right, is that everything?
Yeah. That should be everything for my No, you know what? One last thing. Good old intimidate. If you don't know what else to do after an attack, intimidate.
Sure.
I like your dinosaurs. They would. I think Papa Nero would like them too.
Oh.
Maybe bring them to him.
Oh! Oh shit, the Nurgle dinosaurs. Nurgle's gonna make dino nuggies. Oh shit.
Not my best roast, but we try.
The best roast. Okay, let's have a look. Oh man. Some of them are incensed. How dare you, sir! Venture forward to charge you in a foolish manner. And a couple of them seem spooked and scared and run forward.
I see somebody's feeling like a deado.
Oh. everything?
Yep, that's all.
Right. The PDF. That guy simping. Guy surrendered. I guess the melter gunner. Actually, I'll do this guy. He's gonna throw the bombs at the melter gunner. Alright. Damage.
Oh.
Lamau.
Bruh.
Does he catch fire? Oh, yes.
God dang.
Melter gunner gets singed, but barely does any damage. The rest of these guys, well, let's see if a couple of them are still fleeing, actually. Oh, oh. Lamau. Some of them hide in the building, some of them run down the street. One of them stands. And is gonna walk up here and full auto Han in the face with his gun.
Man, that's just mean.
Gun.
Wait.
And he misses you somehow, Han.
Socials. That shouldn't be hard.
Let's see.
He's just shooting his own commanding officer.
Yeah, a supple bullet's his commander in the leg and armor. And falls down. Those guys are unconscious. And then finally another squad shows up. Emerging out of the smoke. Or the rain, I should say.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna see if they can all...
Can I try something really cheeky, Stu?
What?
Just point at him, he's like, shoot him, he's turned traitor.
Make a deceive check.
He's turning on his officer.
Oh, just make a flat deceive check.
Clever.
Yes! I'm not trained in deceive. I have a fellowship of 27.
I try to remember how you actually get past deceive.
I think it's scrutiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make a bunch of these rolls just to see how well they do. 2, 3. Lamau. Yeah, they need a 15, don't they? 2.
You do gotta
Okay.
appreciate some plain old good luck, though.
All of
They
it.
attacked the Chimera!
Yeah. Most of them seem to believe you. And yeah, they're all just gonna shoot him. Fuck it. Kind of funny. And yeah, they just kill this guy. They just shred him with bullets. One of them shoots at you though. The one that didn't believe the lie. Let's see if he can hit. Short. Full. There we go. He hits you with 2 shots. Would you like to dodge?
I
I
I'm just
wouldn't
gonna tank
bother.
it. I'm just gonna tank it.
No, yeah, they're just paying around you and off you. It's fine.
Lieutenant, control your men.
Okay. Alright.
Can
Yeah, what? Yeah.
can I roll a command on that?
Sure, fine. Probably be last turn anyway, I think.
Yeah. Oh
no,
shit.
they're all confused and not listening
Yeah.
too well. Jane, cavalry might be advancing on you, I guess. You want to hose them down before we call it here for tonight?
Yeah, so I've
Do
only
it,
got the
do
las
it.
cannon. Not las cannon, multi-laser. I think
Yep.
I got the option of having a las cannon and went, nah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm not going to move yet, I probably should, but hey, wreckage and lizardry. I'm gonna aim at this fella.
Sure.
And go Bert.
Yep. Yeah, plus 10 for the
so-
size. Oh, okay.
You didn't give me a pop-up then, because I rolled the wrong button. That's why.
Oh no, yeah, you rolled.
I'm being a sponge. Don't worry.
It's fine.
Yeah. Not point blank because that's gonna be 5 meters, 3 meters.
Yeah. It's just short range.
Bert.
You hit actually with one roll then. Roll damage, I guess.
A whole Bert.
Yep, you kill that guy.
Oh, okay.
And his mount, yep.
That's Well, okay. Fine.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining. This is just unexpected.
Well, multi-lasers do a good bit of damage, so...
Oh, they do, yeah.
Hmm.
I just thought I missed.
Nah, I'll add some hidden move. I think the officer's actually wounded. Alright. I think, fellas, we'll call it there for tonight, but to be honest, once we get to next week, or whenever, this combat's more or less over anyway, so well done.
That was just
Have a
one,
high-octane
one
starting
thing.
session.
It was just one thing I wanted to ask this guy who's hugging me.
Yes.
Is that door open?
He whispers, yes, it is, love.
Wonderful.
Because the only other thing I was going to do is, I thought about it for a second, and realized that technically speaking, because I have all of the demagogue talents, and I can speak to people's minds, in theory, could I not turn to the whole ass group and attempt to convince them to give up?
Sure.
Do it.
Yeah, I'll try that. What do you want me to roll? Because what I'm going to say is,
Ours is this day. Our forces will only continue to expand. And you have seen what only 5 of us can do. Surrender to us, and you will be promised succor.
Okay.
I'll-
Fuck it. I'll let you make charm, fuck it. Because you're promising them fucking sex, so yeah, go with charm.
sucker
Why
is
the
not
hell?
sex, but sure.
But yeah, it's along those lines.
Relief of sorts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sandwiches.
They give them sandwiches.
I'm going to get a lot of minions now suddenly as I use a dick tricks and all of that.
Oh man.
That would be way too much. I wouldn't keep track of all that. Holy shit.
No,
Who's doing
we're
the
gonna
minions?
abstract a bunch of these minions you've got. Unless you take
any
a
of-
shine to any of them. So.
I will do a charm test.
Okay.
Oh,
Do you have the air of authority talent?
yes.
There you go. That's amazing. It's perfect use for it.
I have Demagogue, which is the upgrade of Air of Authority, which means I can affect 100 times my fellowship with social skill. That is 600 people.
Alright, yeah, you get on the Twitch
True.
screen, yep.
So that is... trying to remember... Yeah, alright, this is accurate.
Sure.
8 degrees of success.
Yeah, all these fucking guys just sort of holster their weapons and kind of bow and, like, supplant themselves. Before your will. Recognizing
Beautiful.
your authority and power. I'm gonna say that subconsciously you place this suggestion in your mind that you're the noble lady of this estate, in a way.
Yeah.
And they kind of recognize
Because,
that.
I mean, that's just true to Johanna.
Yeah.
That has never changed in her mind.
It affects them and all the remaining soldiers. It doesn't affect the cavalry, they've just arrived, because they've just arrived and they're a bunch of wankers, so, yeah.
Mhm. They can be killed.
Yes.
All the better. I really want to have some fun.
Yep.
I will say that for a cinematic effect, Johanna just levitated into the air.
Yes.
So she was visible to everyone.
Amazing.
Alright,
There you go.
that's it.
We'll resolve the final bit of this next week and probably go inside the building. So, hope you've all had a good time. And any final thoughts from before we leave?
I apologize for nothing.
The rule of cool prevails.
Yes.
I wish we kept the tank.
Well,
Sad.
you can build new tanks now.
True.
You have a planet.
Indeed.
There might even be some